Pride's a celebration of LGBTQ plus identities on this campus. It's always a great time to get together with all our different identities from all different walks of life, all different locations, all different class years, and say, you know, being LGBTQ plus is beautiful and we should be loved for it and we should be celebrated for it, and just being able to celebrate our identities and think back about our history. That's what Pride is.
The theme for Pride has changed over the years, and it's usually affiliated with or in some way related to kind of what the broader context of like what is pressing or what's important for the LGBTQIA plus community at the moment.
So this year we chose the theme Queerly Beloved, and that's kind of a play on words on Dearly Beloved.
It's this idea of, even through this pandemic, you know, when we're facing unprecedented obstacles, being isolated from the LGBTQ plus community that we've formed at Dartmouth, we're still beloved, and we're still beloved by the broader LGBTQ plus community, and we can continue to celebrate who we are.
So I think Pride is important, not only because it brings visibility, but also because it creates spaces where people can come and convene in solidarity, learn about different issues that are not always applicable to their own. And I think it's also important for educating our peers who are not always aware of these social injustices that happen in the community.
You know, I think when you call yourself and you name yourself or your community, it allows for resources, advocacy, opportunity, but leverage among folks that may think differently or may not be, you know, in that same identity group as you. And so I think that in its simplest form, that just awareness matters.
Being LGBTQ plus at Dartmouth means being resilient. I think it means dealing with a lot of other issues, both personal and social, that people around you don't often deal with.
Pride represents both a celebration of our identities and a recognition of the fact that life for LGBTQ plus students hasn't always been the greatest historically on this campus and in the world.
Pride being started here at the institution really comes from the student experience and the students wanting there to be visibility for themselves.
Coming here and just being embraced by so many friends and people who care about me, who identify as LGBTQ+, it's amazing. It's like, it's something that I didn't know I was missing back home. It feels like something that you've been looking for like your whole life, and then like you found it and like you can name it and you can say it's community, and I find that here.
For me, being LGBTQ plus at Dartmouth has meant being the freest version of myself that I've ever been able to be. Being able to come up here to Hanover in the fall and just being able to be surrounded by people who shared my identity, go to the dining hall with them, sing songs with them, learn about history with them, and just meet even straight and ally friends. That was so incredible, and I've just been so grateful for the experience to be here.
I think there's also something to say about a month rather than a week for Pride. I feel like a month is a lot more representation.
We're continually shaping and creating new experiences on this campus in terms of queer identity, and it's always a good practice to just be able to celebrate that and recognize how far we've come and continue to celebrate for those who might have not had the chance to do so in the past. If you want to participate in our current Pride events, take a look at your email, search up Office of Pluralism and Leadership, and check out their newsletter. Their newsletter has the full agenda and calendar of our Pride events this year. We'll also have it on social media, so you can take a look at Instagram to see our graphic and flyer for the events. We hope to see you there.
At the very core of Pride it's all about love, so that's essentially what we're trying to convey this year.